Hey everyone, I'm Rob, and welcome to the test drive. Today, I am driving the 2017 Ford Edge Titanium. I think Ford really did a great job with this 2017 Edge. From the design to all the options you can get, this is just truly a great small SUV. Now, the one that I'm driving today is powered by the 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. That puts out 280 horsepower and 250 pound-feet of torque, which is not overwhelming, but it's pretty good for a standard V6 in a vehicle this size. So if you look at what this competes against, it really, even with this V6, naturally aspirated is more powerful. You can also get the 2-liter EcoBoost twin scroll turbo that is in my Ford Fusion, and that puts out 245 horsepower, which is a little bit less than this one, but it puts out 275 pound-feet of torque. And then in the Ford Edge Sport for 2017, you can get it comes standard with it, the 2.7 liter EcoBoost twin turbo V6 that puts out 325 horsepower and about 380 pound-feet of torque, which is just a monster. I wish I had that in this one. I don't, but nonetheless, I'm pleased with the 3.5 liter V6 that's in this car. I would be curious to see how it performs with the 2-liter EcoBoost because it's less horsepower, but it's more torque. So after about 400 miles of driving, strictly highway, the 2017 Ford Edge with the 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 averaged 22.2 miles per gallon, which is lower than the EPA estimated miles per gallon on the highway. Now, I did drive it a little bit more aggressively. I was going, averaging 75 to 80 miles an hour, 22.2 miles per gallon with a V6 in an SUV isn't bad. I really love the design of the 2017 Edge. From the LED lamps on the front to the tail lights and the 20-inch rims that you have in the Titanium here, it is a good looking car. Some people may look at it and think, it kind of compares a little bit to the CR-V, kind of has that, minivan type of shape. It does maybe a little bit, but, it's still a good looking car. I mean, they really did a good job with it. And, that's one thing that really has always just impressed me with Ford is that they have a vehicle for every single driver. There is an Edge for every single driver. If you love speed and performance and you want something that is gonna, put you back in your seat, you do have the Edge Sport, but you also have the SEL and the Titanium, and you have these other options with different engines and different accessories, where you can really build something you know, that's, or find something that's right for you. I will say, I like that this sounds like a V6. That is one definite advantage over the 2-liter EcoBoost if you were to have this one. You know, 2-liter EcoBoost sounds somewhat like a V6, but again, it's that manufactured EcoBoost sound. This has that raw V6 sound. It sounds great. Now, the titanium that I'm driving here is loaded with options. It has the panoramic moonroof. It has heated and cooled leather seats in the front. In the back, these seats are heated, not cooled, but it is nice that you have heated seats in the back. This also has the lane departure warning that will cause the steering wheel to shake when, you know, you get close to the line. Personally, I don't care for that feature. It kind of drives me nuts, and I haven't figured out how to turn it off yet. It also has the blind spot monitoring system, which is very cool. All of the 2017 Ford vehicles come with, if you have it as an option, it comes with Sync 3, which is so much better than the previous, the My Ford Touch actually is what it's called, that is in my 2015 Fusion. Not only is the look cleaner and everything is more functional, but you also have some little things, like when you change the volume, it shows up big on the screen. Same thing when you change any of your climate settings. It's great. It's a great system. Ford really did a good job with it. I really like this screen here on the left in this Ford Edge Titanium. I have a similar setup in my 2015 Fusion, but the screen in this one has a lot more features. So currently the way I have it set up is with a speedometer, because conveniently enough, this is actually a Canadian vehicle, so the regular speedometer is in kilometers per hour. So it's nice that I can have this screen here in miles per hour instead. Now this can also show you your tire pressure. It can show you attack, which is nice. Here's something I really like. The intelligent all-wheel drive screen, where it shows you the power that is going to the wheels and how it's going to the wheels. So currently I'm just cruising down the highway, and as you can see, all of the power is going to the front wheels. Now I let off the gas here and it's just cruising. There's no power going to the wheels. Back on the gas here lightly, and still just being pulled by the front wheels, which not my favorite thing, but it is economical. But check this out. I mash the accelerator and it shows the power going to all 4 wheels, which is very cool. So I would be curious to see how this performs in the snow in terms of the screen and display and everything. I think that's really cool to look at. And as you'd expect, this will also show you your distance to empty. Another thing that I love in this 2017 Edge is all of the convenience features that you have. I mean, you have so many different compartments for storage, and they are sized very well. I love that in the front you have 2 USB ports. In the back you have a car power outlet, but you also have actually a 110 volt home outlet as well. This is just an extremely comfortable, very versatile small SUV, because when you're driving it, it really feels like a car. I mean, it feels very similar to the Ford Fusion, but you have, it is a little bit higher off the ground, so you have that, ground clearance, increase, which is nice. You have a definite increase in cargo space. If I had to pick a drawback for the 2017 Edge, it's probably going to be the price. But, again, it feels like a more premium vehicle, and the options that are in it warrant the price. So, you know, if you want this Ford Edge titanium, for example, that I'm driving, you're gonna pay about $40,000. You know, the entry level of the titanium trim in the Ford Edge, it starts at $35,600. So, you know, then you get all of these added options that I have here. I mean, it really, you know, gets up there a little bit in price. But again, you know, for that money, you get a lot of car and you get a lot of options. So here's something that I don't like about this 2017 Edge in the Sync 3 system here, and that is the fact that this is not a QWERTY keyboard. It is this weird alphabetical keyboard, which is extremely difficult to use for anybody who's used to typing on a keyboard. Now this 2017 Edge also comes with a few features that I didn't get to test out, just simply because I didn't have the right spot, the right environment to do it in. But this does include the self-parking features as well. So the parallel parking, you know, and some of the other parking aids and, you know, self-parking technology is in this Ford Edge. Another one of the many safety features that the 2017 Edge has is the fact that if you drive without your seatbelt, as I just did, from a parking spot to a gas pump in this parking lot, it will tell you to buckle up to unmute the audio. So it actually does mute the audio until you buckle your seatbelt. Another safety feature that this Edge has is the inflatable rear seatbelts, which basically function as another airbag. Now, I hope you enjoyed this quick test drive review of the 2017 Ford Edge Titanium. Please feel free to like and comment the video. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at TheTestDriveNY. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys later.